Hello, Keeper family. I am Troy from the KotLC Fanbase, and I am back with another video. So today I'm trying something new. Let's see how this goes. So for today's video, we need to start out by going back into the future. The following is an excerpt from Keeper of the Lost Cities, Book 6, Nightfall, Keefe's short story. Day 1. "Look, I'm all better," Keefe promised, waving his arms and almost knocking over the ugly lamp on the table next to the bed. In my previous video, I read Keefe's short story in the Book 6, Nightfall. So definitely check that out if you have not seen that video already. I provided the audio, I just read it basically, and I think it was useful for anyone who hasn't had the copy for the exclusive edition of Nightfall, because you cannot find it unless you buy it there. So today I'm going to be reviewing this book. So yeah, it'll be or this short story, so it'll be useful if you watch that video before you do watch this one. So no, I don't have the physical copy, so it's not like I'm gonna be able to hold the book or whatever. I mean, I could pretend like I have the exclusive copy and just like hold this, but like I don't. So I mean, yeah, Joey did, and he gladly provided me with the pages so I could read the story. So thanks to Joey for making this whole entire video possible. Now let's just get started into the review. So the first thing that I just want to like kind of talk about is the characters in this short story, which is just basically focusing on Keefe, Ro, and Elwyn. I think this is a really good character combination because I kind of wanted to know more about every single one of those characters. Keefe, first of all, I think kind of fans of the Keeper of the Lost Cities needed to read this just to have a better understanding of Keefe, because Keefe is really understandably misunderstood, especially in this part of the book, and I think this provides a lot for his character. I really think this should not be an exclusive edition because it really is needed for Keefe's character, and I feel like if we did not have it, we would not have a better understanding of Keefe and, you know, him. Ro is just a very strange character. She's often used for comical relief, and I feel like we also got that in here too. I always love reading anything that Ro is talking about, or like, because, I mean, one thing that Ro is known for is her dares, and I think it's fun reading through all of those and, you know, learning about what the aftermath of it was, and just how each of them made a dare, like at the start of flashback, like, was Alvar's tribunal going to be 1 hour, or was it going to take the whole day? And I think that kind of just, like, anticipated more of the tribunal more, and I really think that's a good part of Ro. For Elwyn is a strange character. He's kind of quirky. He's also kind of comedical at times, but sometimes it's mostly like he is there to save Sophie all the time because she goes to the healing center, I don't know, I think it was 30 times in this whole series, and yeah, that's a lot. And she spends like 3 weeks in flashback in the healing center, so it's like we see a lot of Elwyn, but it's not always like at the happiest time of times. But I still feel that Elwyn actually can be like humorous at times. So yeah, that's like enough of the characters. Let's just get into the real story, you know. So I mean, I feel as if I don't remember so much about Nightfall anymore because I haven't read it in like 6 months or something, which I want to read it soon. But I feel that this whole thing took place after Keefe fighting the Ogre King, and he was very severely injured and he had to stay on bed rest for a week while Sophie and all the others did everything basically everything while Keefe was gone. So, yeah, I think that was because I really did miss Keefe for like 200 pages of the book, and I feel like it was kind of essential for him to have a little moment for some people. So yeah, what Keefe did at the start, it was kind of like Keefe just really wanted to get out of that, but then he found some ways to um, help the Black Swan while in his bed rest. He had that little cube thing, and he was trying to rearrange it and try to figure it out. I think it was the key to the archetype, if I recall. But yeah, he figured that out, and he really did want to just help Sophie out because he did not like being on the bed rest at all, and he tried to escape once, and Ro was like, "Yo, Sonny boy, where you going?" So that was funny. And I mean, I just think that the fact that Keefe really wanted to help, even though he was on bed rest and like he was like crippled and whatever, I feel like that was really good and of him to do, and like it really showed much his effort was and how much he loved Sophie, really. And that's actually the first part where Keefe confirms that he loves Sophie, has a crush on Sophie, and makes my heart smile because I ship Sokeefe, and hopefully we can get some more Sokeefe action in the next few books, because Flashback did not offer me much with that. It was very misleading how Nightfall was a lot of Sokeefe, and then Flashback was a lot of So Fitz. Like, make your mind, Shannon Messenger. Is it gonna be Sokeefe? Is it gonna be So Fitz? Or is it gonna be totally different? That might like actually really anger any like So Fitz or Sokeefe shippers, and I think that would actually be really funny because it's like everyone thinks it's gonna be Keefe or Fitz, but what if it's just someone entirely new? I don't know. I think that would be cool. Anyways, back to Keefe's short story review. The next thing I want to talk about is kind of the end. I really liked that. It kind of like actually showed respect for Sophie. He was like not gonna be humorous as much with her, and he's gonna be more serious. And he was just, I loved the ending sentence. It was like he if she wanted him to be a hero, he would be a hero. If she needed him to be whatever, he would be there just to be whatever she needed, not like what he thought she would need. So I kind of like, I really like that, and I think that only makes me ship Sokeefe even more because it really shows how deeply he respects Sophie, and I really do think that Keefe needs Sophie, and I don't want him to be depressed. So I feel like Sophie is kind of like, I just feel like they're like a key, and like it's just like kind of like just unlock the love. And I really do think just like in emotional times, Sophie is there for Keefe, Keefe is there for Sophie. I can't really say the same for Fitz. Fitz is kind of awkward. I don't know, it's just weird. I don't really understand Fitz's character as much than Keefe. And the last thing that I'll mention is that I love the kind of interaction between Keefe and Ro, because we don't really usually get that, because this whole story is told from Sophie's point of view. And I kind of like the interaction, because like, you know, we have Sandor and Sophie, but we need Keefe and Ro, and it's like, it's a lot kind of cooler. You know, you got the bodyguards, and you got all that kind of cool stuff. Probably my favorite scene of this actually had to deal with the Keefe and Ro when he was trying to solve the puzzle thing, and it was going plink, 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 and like she'd be like, "Would you cut that out?" And he'd be like, "No, I need to do this because it's for the Black Swan." And then he would do it again, plinkety plink, plink, plink. And I just think Ro's kind of snappy complaints are like really funny to me, and I think overall, the interaction between Ro and Keefe is kind of very funny to me, and I think it provides a lot of comical relief for the upcoming books. But how dare Sophie and Fitz break Keefe's heart when they announced that they were dating, because Sophie was like, "Oh, I like you," and Fitz was like, "I like you too." That doesn't mean you're dating. Like, I have the same thing in real life, and it does not mean that I'm dating someone. So, yeah. Poor, poor, poor romance. Romance is kind of a really hard thing to grapple with, you know? It's like, it's not something you can really predict anywhere in a book series, in a movie. It's just, I don't know. This review is a lot about the romance and not really about the short story. Well, that was my review for Keith's short story. I don't know how far I really dug into it. I think I just kind of was talking about the romance of it and kind of some of the characters. Which, I mean, just in general, the review was a nice thing to read, because, I mean, really, Keith's character is really hard to understand, and frankly, I think that this short story was kind of like needed for Keith, because, you know, it's just, he's a hard character to grapple with, and I feel like this gives me a lot more respect to Sokeefe, because it's kind of like one of those informational books, like in the Throne of Glass series. Oh, here we're scooting over a little bit. So in the Throne of Glass series, we have all of these books, which are mainly about Selena, and then we have this one book right here, Tower of Dawn, and it is about Kaol, and Kaol is like a hugely underappreciated character, and I feel like this story gave him so much more kind of like appreciation, and it really led me more to respect him. And I think that's kind of the same deal that's going on with Keith, because we don't really understand him, but now, since we released since they released that short story that, again, most people did not see and they will never see, so it's like, it gave me a lot of more insight into Keith's character, and I feel like it needs to be released more into these books. So yeah, as I was saying, in general, great, enjoyable read, funny read, humorous read. Keith's character is amazing. So if a short story is Keith's, it will be good. You just know that. And I'm wondering which short story will be in Legacy, the next upcoming book. To be honest, I really would hope it to be like Dex, Tam, Lynn, someone like that. And I just have a lot of wonder for the next book. I can't wait for the cover reel. That's going to be really good. Anyways, if you liked this video, please go down, scroll down on the video, and press that like button right now. I'm waiting for you. I got you 5 seconds. You got 5 seconds to like this video right now. Okay, alright. I hope you liked that button. I hope you clicked that like button. And now, your next 5 seconds are to subscribe to our channel, because every week we have new Keeper Velocity's content coming out, and just general book stuff too. I kind of want to move towards general book stuff. I think I have, if either this video will be uploaded before or after a book talk I have coming up for my February books, that it's kind of late, but I'm still gonna upload it, so whatever. Yeah, so subscribe to our channel to get all this amazing content, and we will work hard to get you guys some quality content out there, because I feel like not many YouTube channels do that. So yeah, 5 seconds. Okay, I hope you subscribe to our channel, because we really appreciate it. We're almost at 600, like just another milestone to that big 1,000. We're gonna have like a big party. We've already got some like ideas for 1,000 subscriber specials, like playing Base Quest in the woods, doing some crazy stuff, you know. So I hope we can get to that soon, so we can get some awesome quality content. Next, comment what you thought about Keith's short story review, and I'll gladly want to converse it with you in the comments. Me and Joey will gladly, respond to your comments and, heart them and do whatever we want, agree with you. So that would be cool. Share this video with all your friends or not. I don't know if this particular video is good enough to share, but if you really did like the video, then share it, I guess. And definitely do make sure to check out that Keefe short story. Maybe if you did not read that, then you would, like, definitely not know what I'm talking about. So, yeah. I've got a few videos coming next, so make sure to stay tuned. First, we've got the February book talk. I don't know, this might be going before or after that again. So, yeah. We have the February book talk, which might have already been uploaded, so watch that if it has. I'm going to do the Fitz's short story review after this one. And then another review. So I actually have the exclusive edition on Flashback, and so I have the, if you see over there, it just says, like, spoiler warning ahead, and, like, enjoy the review or whatever. So, yeah. So, I will be doing Fitz's short story review after that, and then I'll be doing another review. And then I don't know where I'm going from it past that, but I know Joey has some stuff coming up, too. I don't remember what it is. Let me think about that. I'm pretty sure he was going to upload another chapter of Keeper Lost Cities soon, or just later down the line. We need to start kind of pushing those out, because I know some of you guys like that, and if we did get a whole book, that would kind of be cool. Yeah, and yeah, okay, that's all that I have to say for this video. I hope you guys liked it and all that other stuff. I'm going to see you next time. Goodbye.